Hello and welcome to Firefighting in Canada this week. It's Friday, June 12, 2015. Today's edition is brought to you by First Alert, Canada's most trusted and reliable fire safety equipment company. I'm Tamara Teek, and here are the top stories. The BC Fire EXPO and Conference took place in Penticton this week. Firefighting in Canada columnist Shane Mintz advocates for rules governing hazardous train car derailments. And the recently fired Amherstburg fire chief may be reinstated. And now to our top story. This week, BC fire chiefs were in Penticton for the BC Fire EXPO and Fire Chiefs Association Conference. Firefighting in Canada editor Laura King was there to cover the trade show and the education seminars. Topics discussed ranged from marketing your fire department to fire science to the NFPA's residential sprinkler initiative and PTSD among first responders. The FCABC unveiled its plan Wednesday in a document that King says puts the association on a path to change. We have her here on the phone to explain. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Tamara. The BC Chiefs have always been progressive, and now they've taken things a step further with a strategic plan that was unveiled this week and sets a clear path forward. The Chiefs have identified 3 pillars: organizational capacity, advocacy, and member services. Essentially, the FCABC aims to be the lead advocate for fire in British Columbia through partnerships with other associations and a stronger relationship with government.
To read more about the conference, visit the editor's blog at firefightingincanada.com. Firefighting in Canada columnist Shane Mintz is the regional director for the National Fire Protection Association in Canada. The NFPA is aiming to make the transportation of dangerous goods safer. Mintz's latest NFPA impact column outlines measures that he says need to be in place in the event of hazardous train car derailments. He cites the Lac-Mégantic tragedy of July 2013 as an important example of why firefighters should be equipped for all potential scenarios. Mintz says a standard needs to be implemented. Talks have taken place since Lac-Mégantic, and a decision will be made by the NFPA Standards Council. To read more, visit firefightingincanada.com. In the news, people in Amherstburg, Ontario are signing a petition to reinstate the fire chief and 2 firefighters who were fired June 3rd. Former Fire Chief Randy Sinisak and 2 firefighters were, quote, relieved of their duties, according to Amherstburg Mayor Aldo DiCarlo. The council decision reportedly followed health and safety complaints and a Work to Rule campaign. According to news reports, the firefighters were frustrated with a number of issues. Now, the Windsor Star says a friend of the former chiefs claims a petition to reinstate Sinisak has collected about 1,000 signatures. However, the online petition shows only a couple of hundred signatures. Amherstburg Council has not provided specific reasons for its decision, but safety complaints were filed earlier this year with the Ministry of Labour. And Firefighting in Canada's newest columnist is Bill Boyce. He is the Deputy Fire Chief of Operations and Training in Barrie, Ontario, and he writes the magazine's Leadership Forum column. In his first piece, Boyce emphasizes the importance of a formal education for those who want to move up the ranks. Boyce writes about his own career growth and explains the benefits of obtaining a degree. Boyce says pairing a formal education with industry experience is the key to success. You can read more online at firefightingincanada.com. That's our show for now from the Niche TV newsroom. Thank you to our sponsor, First Alert, Canada's most trusted and reliable fire safety equipment company. We'd also like to take this opportunity to remind you about this year's Fire Prevention Week theme from the NFPA. Hear the beep where you sleep. Every bedroom needs a working smoke alarm. You can find more news about the Canadian firefighting industry online at firefightingincanada.com or subscribe to the magazine and have a copy delivered to you. On behalf of all of us here at Niche TV, thanks for watching.